Now, Sania Mirza is an icon of Indian sport. She ended her glittering tennis career last month at the Dubai Open with her glorious sporting legacy very much intact. In a candid conversation with WION sports editor Digvijay Singh, the six-time Grand Slam champion looked back at her spectacular career and also her road ahead. Listen in.
Sania, it's been a jolly good ride, not just for you, but for the ones who were willingly or unwillingly drawn along in its wake. How have the last 10 days been? Has it been emotional?
The last 2 months have been emotional, actually, since Australia, because I knew that it was coming close to the end, and there were some days that I was really numb. There were some days that I was very emotional. There were some days where I was really happy. There were some days I was really sad. So it's been a bit up and down, but I've been really, really busy. So I think that's kind of helped. So it's still sinking in that I still don't feel like I'm fully retired, because I feel like I'm busier right now than I was when I was playing. But it's been, it's at the end of it, it's been full of gratitude. It really makes my heart full to know that I'm stopping, or I've stopped when I wanted to stop, and and I'm still playing well, and I feel like it's on my own terms. So it's been good.
We've had a lot of chats over the years. You know that I've been a student of Indian sport for a while, and I think, in my view, you can look at India's female sportspersons through three personalities. You know, if you chart the journey, P.T. Usha, that period between 1982 to 1990, Karnam Malleshwari from 1994 to 2000, which culminated in that Olympic medal, and then you whacking that forehand at the Australian Open in 2005 against Serena Williams. Because, let's face it, this was tennis, it's a global game. And here was this fearless kid from India not giving a damn about the legend on the other side. That forehand, in my opinion, blew away the patriarchy, the mindsets that have sort of shackled young girls back then. And we're talking about, what, 2005, where sport today has evolved a lot. We're talking about at least 18, 19 years back.
Yeah, sometimes it takes one person, and I'm fortunate enough to be that one person, to have done it in that era. And I feel extremely proud of it, because if I have, as we all know, that today our biggest superstars outside of cricket are female athletes, whether that's in the form of Sindhu, whether that's in the form of, Sania was, whether that's in the form of Mary Kom, Sakshi Malik, Deepa Karma. I mean, you can name so many. I don't think 20 years ago you could name that many female athletes who were superstars. So the fact of the matter is that it takes that one person, but people talk about how great it is to be the first person to shatter those ceilings. But I don't think people understand how hard it is, because it's also the most difficult, because you're actually paving a path that does not exist. You're actually creating your own path so that there are people that can follow. So I feel that if I've been able to play even a small part in that revolution of where we are today in our female athletic superstars that we have, I will feel like, I have accomplished what I was here for. Besides being a tennis player, I feel that I was also put in here to do this, where people did believe and did start to believe a few years later that you can be a female superstar in a sport, and and you can have a career out of it. You can look good, you can play good, you can win. I mean, all that. And I feel that I hope that I was able to play a little part in that.
Okay, but I sort of knew I'll get that answer from you. But apart from that mentorship role coming up in the Women's Premier League, are you, apart from, wanting to give back to tennis, are you yearning to just sort of break free, live life like a normal mother, take his son to school, have some shopping at the mall, a late night party with friends once he's tucked in? Because you can't do all of this as an active sports person.
That's a myth that we need to stop, that you can't have fun while you're an active sports person. You can always have fun. You can have limited fun, but you can always have fun. You can have a night out. You can have a donut here and there, and you can still be a great mom, and you can still do all those things. I think that for me, this mentorship means a lot of fun, something new. I love doing things that are challenging, that are new, but also helping these young girls kind of adapt to the spotlight that I've been in for the last 20 years. A lot of them have not seen that kind of spotlight in ever. So trying to help my experience and give them my experience of how it really feels to play under pressure has nothing to do with cricket, has only to do with the mental side of things. So I hope I can do that and help them, just get over things faster, to how to play under pressure. I mean, that's the same in every sport. But I think one thing is for sure, my life is never going to be normal, whatever that means. As much as I want it to be, no, I don't think it's ever going to be normal. But yes, I am looking forward to some quieter time, and being a mom.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.